Hello everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we have a Monday NA event called Guts and Glory. It's a more new campaign event that's happening on Monday night, but we wanted to check it out. Our two maps, the first one, Anderson's Counterattack, you just saw an overview of that, and it's going to be followed up by the Cole Quits Defense. Thank you to our Patreon members for the support. If you'd like to support, go to the link in the description where you can get videos before everyone else, and if you want to advertise your regiment on our videos, you can check that out on the Patreon as well. Our teams for today, it's a 1v4. On the Confederate side, you have Cole Quits Brigade, Missouri State Guard, 4th West Virginia, and the 3rd United States Horse Artillery, whereas on the Union side, you just have the Eagles Brigade. So it should be exciting to see. Let's get into it. Looking at our numbers here, it is a 60-man server, dead even on both sides. And the first round here is Stormy. So some things about this event, they start at the 42-minute mark. That's why we're a couple minutes into this round already. And I don't know much about the campaign. I do know that they start in 1861, and each event is a fourth of a year. So that is interesting. If you want to check out more about this event, join it, see how the campaign's going. The Guts and Glory Discord will be in the description where you can join. So the first map is Stormy. The funny part about this is there's only a couple clouds, but it's almost like there's a lot of rain for the amount of clouds we see. So it's just kind of funny, but it's kind of cool. It's going to be a little hard to see throughout these woods just because it's kind of bright outside and dark in here, but you know, we'll make it work. So an interesting part about this game is based on the total number of players in the server when the round starts. Tickets are worth more per death if there's less players. So that's the interesting thing, because of how small the server is, every death matters. And also what's going to be the interesting thing is how Eagle Brigade defends, because they are their whole team. It looks like they have the 53rd Pennsylvania here kind of holding back on these rocks. I guess they're all 53rd. You have 20th Maine, but it looks like they're splitting up maybe by companies. Confederates decide to cap right away. You got the Cole Quits Brigade holding out on the little logs there they capped. You got 4th West Virginia here and 3rd USHA. I'm just going to say that. MSG's here as well. They got a few guys here. So it'll be interesting, right? Because Eagles Brigade, they're just one big group. I wonder how they're going to split their forces compared to the Confederates, who can kind of maneuver and spread out their forces like this. The interesting part, though, is obviously if Union's moving in one big blob, the Confederates could get easily wiped in charges. So it's a fun little dynamic. So some Union guys starting to counter a charge here.
Sergeant Major swords out. Sergeant Major swords.
Flag is down. Flag is.
Wait, why don't these guys? Clearly, I'm gonna look at the rules here. So I did look over the rules once or twice, but there was a good few. Let me pull that up. But Union win that charge. In the meantime, for those of you who don't know, when the points capped by the attackers, depending on what stage the defenders are in, which they're currently in battle ready, they have to hold the point for a certain amount of time. So since the Union's in the first stage of battle ready, the Confederates have to hold the point for 20 minutes. That's what that gold timer is. And if they hold it for the 20 minutes, they win. But as you can see, Union's recapping, and Union's going to go up to the percentage of tickets the Confederates are at. When they retake it, I assume they'll retake it.
If you see them, take them out. That's a lot of tickets.
Yep, you can see a couple.
Listen to Arklay right now. Arklay's in command.
I don't hear him. Where is he? Oh.
He's right here.
All right,
Comms check.
There you go.
Yep,
There you go.
we hear you now. We hear you.
All right, so after looking at this, it appears. Let me look over here. Confederates have bayonets? No, they don't. So it looks like they can't have bayonets till taking losses.
Behind us, behind us.
So yeah, we gotta wait till taking losses here for anyone to equip bayonets. We kind of saw this with the EU Historical Rules event, except the EU Historical Rules event waits till the 30-minute mark or engaged, I think. So Union retaking the field, going back. They go up to the percentages tickets that the Confederates are at. But, I mean, again, every ticket matters, especially skirmishing it out of line because of how small. I mean, Union recapped the point. They went up to the Confederate percentage and then went right down again because they took a couple hits.
Down the line, boys, down the line. Take aim.
Northwest.
Fire! Reload! You dropped 4. You guys dropped 4. Good job. Reload, man.
Good shit,
I'm
boys.
just gonna go back and forth so I can hear for you.
Yeah.
So, actually, it does look like the,
Right around me.
what I said a moment ago about the Union losing some guys, it looks like it took a moment for the chart to go back up to the top. But you have these 3rd USHA guys with the MSG, a few guys that they have. Rest of the Confederates. You got 4th West Virginia here, and then Colquitt's really on the other side. I mean, the best bet the Confederates have is they got to move as a group, especially if the Union is going to be able to charge these guys out. So it looks like Eagles Brigade is splitting off in their companies. That's how they're going to spread out. They have some of their guys charging down here. TSA falling back, not wanting to lose an engagement here.
B, continue with B, left.
And, I mean, Confederates are just capping the point right away. I'm surprised in the EU Historical Rules event, and I don't know about this event because it's a smaller size server, but I'm surprised we still don't see charges within the first X minutes of the game, depending on the event's rules. Because, I mean, charging is essentially the same, except you don't have bayonets. The only deterrent in EU Historical Rules, and I think maybe this as well, is at least in EU Historical Rules you can't sprint. For that beginning part, which is that's more of a deterrent to charge than the bayonets thing. But Confederates recap, and it looks like instead of engaging the Union on their side, they're going to force the Union to come to them. And I mean, Union, this cap point is decently sized, so the Union's going to have an opportunity to move.
No bayonets, boys.
Drop the reload again, man. They're tightening up.
All right, gentlemen. Right shoulder shift arms.
Right
Oh.
shoulder.
Right shoulder
We're
shift.
going to go for a general attack here. Left face.
Left
Left
face.
Double quick forward march.
I have not seen a right shoulder shift like this in an event in a long time.
Just push them.
If it has happened, I have not noticed it before. So they like European events, you can't use a Steam chat in this event. It's all based on runners.
Nuts and butts. Nuts and butts.
So it will be intriguing to see what the Union does here, more like Eagles Brigade. If they're going to run around the woods and try to hit the Confederates or cap the point from here. It seems more likely that they're going to go down the woods this side.
Pitch black.
All right, boys. Be ready. Be ready.
Yeah, we get destroyed by fucking bomb.
Good thing we have a lot of rocks.
Fire.
See him.
So Confederates starting to take some shots here, 4th. West Virginia and these 3rd USHA guys.
Fire and charge in the flank now. Fire and charge in their flank.
I love saying USHA. It's kind of funny. So this officer's getting in here. He's going to have a big advantage with his...
I got him.
They got the officer there. So I don't know if this is still in the game. I haven't officered in a while. But I know if you get hit while you're trying to reload as an officer, it kind of cancels the reload. Union winning that, not very surprising. I mean, look at that. Barely any casualties, and the tickets are just going way down. Also, why is it so bright out and so stormy at the same time? You can see the sun.
Alright.
I want to
place
play
back.
Car
place here.
Ran east, southeast. Alright, I have arrived.
Phillips is here.
Reloads,
Have a
boys.
captain.
If you're just in,
We're
reload.
east.
Tighten up this line, boys.
Get your low.
How we doing?
So I don't know if Union wants to recap or not.
Waiting for him to do some sneaky
West.
shit.
Dude, I'm waiting for them to do anything.
One tick right of west, I think. I saw someone shoot at me.
I
That
think
way.
you're dealing with our
do
skirmishers
believe.
right now.
Alright, everyone to the right of Wise. Take aim. So that's Wise, Jam, and Dixie. Alright, fuck it. I was gonna do like fire by section here.
No.
Ready?
Hey, yeah,
Alright.
far right, far right.
Oh, they see him. Okay. Oh, Union's charging out here in the open.
Ready?
They're getting a little aggressive here. I really like the charging that's happening. I really do.
On the other side.
Because even though they can't have bayonets, both sides, it's the same thing. Everyone has a fair shot. It's just instead of 2, it's 3 hits to kill someone. And I mean, yeah, Union dominated. Look at that. I mean, Union, for the most part, won that charge, and they're still losing on tickets here. And Union are going to move on to the point. Some of them are.
Matter of fact, jump back up here on this little stone wall, boys.
So they're going to recap the point.
Accidentally team killed 2 of you.
So, I did not mention it at the beginning, but it's something new we're trying here on the channel to increase the, or I guess decrease the time it takes to upload a video from the event finishing. We're going to upload both rounds. We're going to see how well that goes for a while.
I need you boys to stand, or I'm a wide open target.
Yeah, and if we died, more tickets.
Yep.
So if you want to check out round 2 for this event,
This is
it'll
good.
be put
This
in
is
the
just
description of the video when it's actually it'll be in a pinned comment and in the description. We'll see about a pinned comment. You know, we want to save pinned comment for good comments from the viewers here.
NCO take over,
But-
I'm dead.
Pull back.
Union recapture the point. They had about the same tickets as the Confederates, so they didn't really regain a whole lot. And
We engaged, yep, we engaged right when we wanted to. Got out of there right when we wanted to.
I mean, any death here could have them going down into the next stage. But they pull back. Confederates, I assume they'll camp again based off of just what they've done this whole time.
We drew them off. Good work.
Union just trying to hide, avoid taking casualties. So normally we watch a lot of big battles,
Are they east?
but it's kind of cool every once in a while to take a look at these smaller matches, because this is what old War of Rights was right. A couple years ago, 150 was the max on a server. Well, I think when I first joined War of Rights in 2020, middle 2020, it was 150 max.
It's impossible to see shit.
I mean, granted, we are not at 150 by any means, but it's still kind of cool to look at these smaller servers, because this is like when War of Rights first came out.
Spread it out, boys. Spread it out. Everyone else?
It's almost kind of weird if I think of a time where this was the norm, and this is like
Spread it out.
exciting. We know the devs are working on 400. I don't remember the specific reason why they aren't out. They've been testing it for, well, I mean, well over a year now.
Take aim at the
I don't
base.
remember if it's a client side or
Steady.
a G-port issue.
Fire.
They got one.
Direct south.
Going south. What did I just get hit by?
Did you get hit by something?
My screen went gray.
No, that's the
Nice.
suppression. They fired a volley at us.
Oh my gosh, really? For 6 people?
Yeah, well, they didn't hit anyone. So
Directly
That
south
guy
where the
died right
rocks
there,
are?
unfortunately.
Pretty
So
much
that is a little cap. Confederates capping the point again. So keep CQB sent some of their guys out. It looks like their 11th Texas group to cap the point. It looks like this is what's going to happen.
that's fine.
Let's see. It looks like Union's going to move around again. We also don't see too many rain battles, because obviously that's going to affect performance.
Bad, but like to the right.
Flag. If you are in the back and
Flag on the
you
left.
see a bunch of space between you and the guys. Sprint to catch up. Nuts and butts.
Remember,
guys.
when we go in, if they go back to point and fall back to point, we wipe them, then get off of point immediately, gentlemen. Cannot be stressed out more. We got a last stand on this map. We have to. We got plenty of time to do it, too. 19 minutes is plenty of time.
As long as we're aggressive.
Exactly. And you know me. I ain't being no defending pussy on this one.
So Stonewall,
Huzzah!
Jackson.
Aggression.
Huzzah!
Ruthless aggression.
That's how I felt.
Brinzer, I don't think you have to sprint the whole time, bud.
You're just kind of running up.
That map where we're in the woods. The
Guards,
entire
you're
game.
good. Hold on. Ahead of this movement. Actually, never mind. Line up now.
Line up.
So it looks like Eagles Brigade going to stop here. Confederates split off into 3 groups. Looks like they're going to take aim at the Colquitt's Brigade group.
Fire!
And Confederates going down to engage with that volley here. Kill a couple of them. Colquitt's Brigade returning fire.
Cover of the rocks, boys. Use the cover of the rock.
Should have known he got too quiet.
Yeah, they're using those rocks that I called out.
And here comes Eagles Brigade. They're going to charge in.
They're running more.
And I mean, the Confederates just falling back almost instantaneously here. Union hitting a gauge. It doesn't really mean a whole lot. These MSG guys charging behind. They're just going to die out of line. Maybe in skirmishing.
Okay, then you take charge. Take hazards down.
I mean, they just wiped that group, and are they falling back right away?
Yep, good job. Get that flag up.
Alright, recover.
Phillips said hold up these rocks back there.
Let me take a look here.
You actually really never.
Yeah, keep up that pressure.
More
Right.
Attack the darkness.
They're probably
Hey,
moving
watch our
more. Keep up that
flank,
pressure
CQB,
with the
watch
volley.
our
We're trying
flank.
to break off at some point, flank them.
No, as of right now, it's good that we're all here together because their whole company keeps charging just us, and we only have 13 guys, and they have like 20.
Well, they charged us too.
No, I know
charged
that. But
us
I'm saying if
over
we're all
the
together, we won't have 13. We'll have like maybe 20. You know, so it'll be like 23 versus 20 rather
Lower your
than
graphics
23
setting,
versus
you can see
13.
through the rain better.
Here they come. Here they come. One front, tick right.
So Confederates starting to merge up here. You heard them talking in
Here they
game.
are. Ship left.
That's what they should be doing. Who?
They're flanking. They're flanking. They're flanking. They're flanking. They're flanking. Move in on the
Those are friendlies.
friendly.
I missed all of them too, which is the funny part. But here goes Eagles Brigade, where we might see the biggest encounter of the night up till now, with
My
Eagles
NCOs
Brigade
are
circling
sprint in front of
around.
me, Sprint in front of me. I need my pistol for the fight.
I like that idea.
Sprint in front of the officer. Sprint in front of the officer. Sprint in front of the officer, boys. Sprint in front of hazard.
With me.
Sprint hazard.
Sprint. Fire on the rocks right here.
Hey,
fire.
Light them up. Fire and charge. Fire and charge. Fire and charge.
I do not like the fire and charging. I'll explain after the charge, but Union getting their shots off. Confederates returning fire as Union charging in. And I mean, look at these tickets just go down. This is fun to watch.
Press T, boys. Watch it.
The big old
Sorry.
butt of the gun fight. But yeah, Union prevail on that charge for the most part.
These are our guys.
No, I just got it.
So I mean, you do have I think the 3rd USHA was not a part of that fight. Kind of big there, but now they're gunning it back to the point.
Run around, flag. Flag. Run around, flag. Billy. Billy.
Sorry, Andy.
No one told you to run. We will tell you to run.
Yeah, you have to
Somebody
listen to
told me
them.
to
Though.
run, so I just started running.
It's okay, Billy. It's okay. Get off point.
Come on, let's go. Let's go.
Retreat, man. Retreat.
Everyone
Go
on
back.
sprint.
Go back.
Reform this rock. Reform this rock right here.
Reform on the rock.
Reform the rock.
I don't know if they know. Where'd those 3rd USHA? Oh, yeah, they went over there. Interesting.
Come on, boys.
Didn't he say don't cap?
So,
Yeah, he did.
We're not out of point.
Are we still capping?
Yeah, get out of point.
Keep moving, boys. Keep through. Let's just go. Get up.
they do not want to recap. So, they might be trying to push the Confederates, who are now considered the defenders in the last stand. It could be what's happening, unless those guys are meant to cap, but it looks like they're pulling off. So, before they charged, you saw the Union volley and then charge in. That doesn't make sense, because most of the time, what you should do is charge in and shoot like point blank from those guys, because when you're point blank, you're way more likely to hit the guy than when you're 15, 20 yards or however far away you are. So generally, you just want to save those shots until the charge is right about to happen. Like once you're about to get in there. Like once you're literally within a couple stabbing distance from them, not far away. Because I think Union would have won more decisively if they held their shots. But 3rd USHA is doing that.
Grab that flag.
On the rocks, boys.
But
Now go get it.
I mean, yeah, tickets about even favoring the Union.
I'm thinking like.
I know I didn't say it at the beginning of the video, but if you missed what I said earlier, if you want to watch the second round, there'll be a link in the description, maybe a pinned comment of the second battle or the second round for this. We're trying to decrease the amount of time it takes to get the video uploaded from the event. So we're going to separate the rounds. But here comes Union. They're still charging in. Remember, they still can't have bayonets. There's only a couple Confederates. It's 4th New... I have not said 4th West Virginia, like a West Virginia regiment. I have not seen that before. And when I say 4th, I always gut instinct to the only 4th regiment that I know, 4th New Jersey. So, I mean, with that death or two there, Confederates almost down to taking losses. Now, in terms of the bayonet rule, I don't know if it's one side goes down, then everyone can get it, or both sides have to be down.
To the logs.
I'm kind of surprised Colquitt's is not just shooting into the woods. You gotta get some advantage here with tickets, but I mean, 12 minutes left on that timer.
Oh, west.
West.
Yeah, anything west? Watching the left.
I got visual on their flag. Yep, they're
Alright,
shooting
to game,
Yeah.
to game.
Yeah, if we have a good spot.
Yeah, that's their line.
There you go.
Hey, there comes
can't
left,
see
left,
any
left,
of
left,
it.
west,
Oh, yeah,
west,
you're
left,
right in
left,
front.
left. Break it, no, break it left, behind the rock.
I'm not gonna lie, if they know these guys are about to hit them, they should hold their shots. But I mean, look at that. These Eagle Brigades guys, they have their shots, and I mean, they're hitting nearly every single one of these shots. Like this is why you hold your shot until you get right in there. Confederates should have taken losses. There they go. I mean, that's a wipe there. I'm not really too surprised by an outcome like this, seeing as it's one regiment against a bunch of tiny ones, and I mean, that's just going to be hard to coordinate.
I hit their flag, so they were all running for the flag.
So Union pulling off point. They have to knock them down 2 whole stages if they want to try to win the game, or maybe they're capping now. But what is this? The 3rd USHA, that's so funny to say, is getting charged out now by Eagles Brigade. I want to quickly look here. Huh. Okay. So it looks like class restrictions are off. If Eagles Brigade's has 2 guys, but looks like they're equipping their bayonets. So it's when one team hits taking losses, they get the bayonet.
Boys, when you get that down there, chip right.
Flag, stand behind somebody. You're the only person that can stand behind somebody.
I'm in
You
front.
want a meat bag. Everyone else does not.
They're preparing the flyer right there.
Jack.
That's right, dress.
Jack,
Excellent job, man. You look great.
Left again. Good, good,
most
good.
checked and that.
About
comes
face,
together.
About
About
Jack.
face.
About face.
You're welcome.
On
About
hazard,
face
boys.
on the officer. On the officer.
So Union going back into their woods, into their original position. Confederates holding up here for the most part. 3rd USHA. Like if Eagles Brigade just keeps up the aggression here, and CSA keeps coming out. They could push him in the last stand. Got a volley from a distance there. Killing maybe one or two.
Yeah, we have skirmishers to our east. There's about
Fire
5
easy
of
when
them.
you're done.
Good.
Right.
That
Yep,
means
yep.
that's 5 separated from the
That
main
bear
line.
fill in.
Left face.
Please,
Left
to the left.
left
Left
face.
face.
Left
Left
face.
face.
Left
Left
face.
face. We're moving out.
Face
Moving
moving out,
out.
boys.
Moving out. Moving out.
Reinforcement order complete.
Melee mode.
Melee
mode.
Charge bayonets. You have your bayonet on. We're allowed to have them now.
We're focusing more on the Union because this is more. This seems more like a Union attacking map, just because they are trying to retake the point so much and they're
Try to keep it
maneuvering a
tight
lot.
Right now, boys. Try to keep it tight. As I was noticing,
Tighter than
someone
a
like
tick's ass.
Sprint now.
If they're low on stamina,
tighter than a virgin husband.
So they might just be charging right up as this guy, these guys here.
Yep, they're lining up the volley. Get cover.
None of those hitting. They're all shooting down the middle. A lot of those going over. Is there any? Oh yeah, there's a group here. Never mind. I'm kind of surprised. Well, I shouldn't say that. I'm surprised Eagles Brigade's not being more aggressive here. The timer is
Does not have to be fast.
decreasing that 8 minute
Near us.
gold timer.
Reloading and skirmishing formation. Try to be in formation.
All right,
There
gentlemen.
you go.
Oh, poor
Check
Billy.
when ready. Check when ready.
One reinforcement.
Get ready, boys.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Like,
Jack.
all right, with me, left face on the double quick.
Left
Looks like they're going to keep
Left
moving.
face, double quick.
I mean, the Confederates after this charge are going to be very close to breaking. We'll still be taking losses, but
I'm gonna
Right
take
shoulder
those
shift.
suckers.
Right shoulder shift, boys. Right shoulder shift.
Right shoulder shift. Arms, boys. Press X. The Arclay.
Sprint now.
Right shoulder shift.
Sprint.
Sprint.
Right to our right. Directly right. Alright, we're gonna fuck them up right here, boys. We're gonna fuck them up. All right.
Confederates seem to be merging into one group.
Find the case on.
They get about one or two. I mean, you still saw one or two deaths there, and they went down by a considerable margin. 3rd USHA still getting out. I don't know if they're moving to assist their friendlies, but
I don't know, bro.
They're just hold.
Why are they running directly towards them? Oh my god. No.
MSG's going out to the right. I mean, these are big in a small server. Like every little detachment
They're
that's
still
out.
northwest, boys. They're still down there northwest, down this line.
I can still see it. Silhouettes moving out there.
We gotta even up these
So they got their one volley, and I don't know if they're charging out. It looks like they are. I mean, we might see Confederates go to breaking here.
Let him up, boys. Let him up. Let him up. Get up there. Engage. Boys.
And look how spread out these Confederates are. These are skirmishing and out of line deaths, all of them. Maybe except for the guys that run the flag. Union hit taking losses. I mean, look at the Confederate bar. It's just going down.
Good job.
Confederates win that somehow, though. Yeah. What's this guy doing? Dog.
Come back here, boy.
Dog, what are you doing? Why aren't you sprinting? And why?
Oh, you got me.
That was, that's a shame.
I'm pretty sure that's VH. Hey, VH.
No, it ain't VH. It's definitely not VH. Come on, Danson. You leave my flag alone, I'll let all 3 of you guys walk away.
Behind.
Fuck!
Get fucked, Yankee.
That seems to have.
Take the flag. Flag start moving. Flag start moving.
I mean, wow, Confederates won that charge. A little surprising here, but I mean, Eagles Brigade's right back in it.
Bandits down, bandits down.
I don't know if they got. They might have remodes, but here they go. Is this 3rd USHA? Yes, it is. And they're running away.
Run.
No, they got loads. I mean, look at that. Out of line and the bar just went down. So can we hear the Confederate strategy? Can you hear their officers talking? Wonder if they're going to try to hold this point for the next 4 minutes. I mean, Union is capping.
North, one tick north.
Dub. I just want you to know.
Hey boys,
Reload
take cover
bayonets.
behind the
Reload
rock.
bayonets.
What'd you
Reload
say?
bayonets.
There's two on you.
Hey,
That's
Yeah,
all I know.
I know
Hazard,
one
you
of
want
them
us
was.
to crouch
Yep, I
behind the rock?
kept screaming, I'm gonna kill you, Danson!
Yeah, yeah.
I killed 5 of them. That was one of the best charges I've ever been
Stop
in.
aiming, you waste your stamina.
All
I
right, you
love
see him at the
being
edge of the wood line, boys?
straight.
Company,
Yep,
independent
let 'em
fire,
in.
edge of the wood line. Let 'em
I
in.
don't know if aiming
Burn
hurts your stamina. I don't think... I've never heard anyone say that before.
Break, reload, charge the left. Break, charge.
Well, these two guys are about to be charged, and it's going to force Confederates into breaking. Assuming they die.
It's a
There's
Rambo.
one.
Oh, no, it's, yeah, it is. It's a Rambo squad. Take them out.
Yeah.
Fall back.
Back to the rocks.
We're gonna pull out of here.
Out of melee
Fall
mode.
back, let's go. I'm in.
Falling back, boys. Falling back.
Everybody get out of melee mode.
What?
Fall back.
Are they trying to cap?
Shit butthole.
retreat.
I don't know if they're trying to cap, but they did.
Take a knee, take a knee.
I wonder if Confederates are going to recap here. I don't think they should. I mean, we're one charge away from seeing Union go into breaking. And they've surprisingly won these charges.
Make sure you're in formation. Yep.
Gotta get that.
You're in formation.
Check.
Here, let me.
Jack.
Can I
Stand
just
up.
tree up here, sir, or should I just?
No, never
be
go in front
behind
of
the line.
Fire
Behind the
at
line.
any Rambos you see.
Okay.
Jack, copy.
Yeah, you
Melee
always
mode
want
once
to
you're
Leo.
ready. Melee mode once you're
Melee
ready.
Melee
Melee
mode.
mode when you're ready,
Charge
boys.
bayonets, boys.
I see them.
Right.
They're moving up to the north.
Right face,
They're moving
right
up
face.
north.
Right
Right
face.
face.
Move it out, move it out,
Let's
move it
go.
out,
Quick,
move
boys.
it out.
Quick,
Move
double
it out.
quick. Conserve that stamina.
And try to break us. That's not happening. Nope. You will not break me.
I'll break your back, Hazard.
We'll try.
Can't believe I have the flag twice
You
now.
will try.
Good job picking that up quick.
Yeah, I'm a magnet.
Yeah, you are.
We'll try.
He walked in front of me.
I
and
have
took a shot.
I will do what I
Don't
must.
do it,
Leah.
Anakin.
Pray your body will protect you.
He does what he must.
Confederates merging, I think. Where's Colquitt? Like, some Colquitt's guys are there. Oh, why are they all the way over here? Interestingly. But Union, are they going to...
On Phillips, on Phillips.
On the right, sprint right.
Sprint, sprint, sprint.
Open up rock.
Up and over.
Up and over.
Up and over and on the rocks.
Why am I stuck on these rocks?
One reinforcement.
Line, boys.
Watch.
North.
Right.
Here comes some shots here.
Without the shots, boys. So we have consistent. Yes, independent fire.
Formal wedge.
Sheriff reinforcements. One reinforcement.
Billy, I need you to
Hazard
crouch.
is back.
Oh, why would you have the flag crouch? That doesn't make any sense.
One reinforcement.
The flag, it takes a good chunk, like a few more seconds longer for a guy to respawn if the flag bearer is in skirmishing, which he's in skirmishing when he's crouching. I will say, though, that on a small server like this, it won't really matter as much, but in terms of strategy, if you still want to get your guys in there, I mean, you got to do that. Is Colquitt's trying to cap?
They're in the field.
Hey,
Shifty
sure
right in
has.
the field. Ready. Steady. Fire. Come back for reloads. Come back.
Oh
for
my,
reloads.
they one or two. A lot of those shots hitting short though.
Keep moving.
Melee mode.
Melee mode.
Melee mode.
I don't have a bayonet on, so this is what I have to work with.
Zero reinforced. Two reinforcements.
Double quick. Double quick.
Double
One
quick.
reinforcement.
I would too.
Right here in the line.
Confederates, why are they capping? Who's on point? Wait, oh my goodness, it's these guys. It has to be these guys. Why are they capping?
Oh, what the fuck?
That's wild. They should not have capped.
Copy that. I have my revolver out.
So the Union, I don't know if they know the strategy, but the Confederates are now considered the defenders since they took the point, because they're defending the point, right? So the defenders' normal last stage is last stand, and because they're now the defenders, they go in the last stand. So if Union's aggressive enough, they can knock them down a whole morale stage and push the Confederates in the last stand, and if they retake the point, they win. Do they know about the strategy? No, though. We will see. And again, just as the Confederates are going to hit last stand because they're now the defenders, Union, who's now considered the attackers because they're trying to retake the point, are going to hit final push on their last stand if they get to that point, which I don't know if they will because they have to go down a whole morale stage and a whole 1.25 morale stages. I didn't know how to word that other than how I just said it. Oh, here comes the officer.
Come on, boys! Counter.
How do you miss that point blank shot? Confederates are moving in from the other side here. They're trying to get it. I really hope the Confederates hit last stand. That'd be kind of funny. But these guys are trying to hold the point. They should not. Confederates, right? This whole plan that I just talked about can be easily avoided in terms of the team who's now defending, which is the Confederates. The Confederates can very easily avoid the scenario I just talked about if they pull off point and let the Union retake it. However, they're not going to do that. It's going to be a little hard to coordinate, and I don't know if they know.
One push for point.
There's a flag behind the
much in the
log.
bag. There's a flag behind the logs, you said? By
Like
the logs
at
up
cap, like at the point.
there? Okay, yep, copy that. I know what you're talking about. Good,
There's
good,
one
good.
guy on
Their
east.
flag
I see
just
him.
booked it the moment
They're,
I covered his check.
East and east.
Did their flag make it out? Did their flag make it out? Yes or no?
Hold your nerve, boys.
Damn it.
Loads. All right, loads of bayonets. Loads of bayonets.
Northeast.
Loads of bayonet.
Sorry, northeast.
There, we
east.
got a couple of Rambos between northeast and east.
Out of melee mode. Out
That
of
is
melee
not a
mode.
ram. That is
No
not a
melee.
Rambo.
Recover,
That's a whole
recover,
squad,
get
yeah.
at the ready.
Okay, my bad, my bad.
Ready.
Melee mode one's ready. Melee mode one's ready.
Copy that,
Melee
copy that,
mode.
brother.
Charge bayonets.
Forward march on me.
Forward.
March on
Go,
that,
boys.
forward.
Go double quick. Double quick.
Try to volley into her.
These Confederates, Colquitt's guys, they're starting to push back MSG's whole anchor.
go northeast, east.
And Confederates running away. I don't know. Oh, nope, these guys just fell back a little more.
No, I pressed T. It said North Carolina.
Oh, it's West Virginia.
Southwest. They're on the other side of the log pile.
Now, will Union recap?
Back to the wood line, back to the wood line, go back to the wood line.
They're pulling back. Union should not cap here. Oh, how do you miss that, officer? You missed another one. There he goes.
Get that flag, get that flag.
Wipe him. Wipe him. Wipe him. Kill that flag. Kill that flag. There you go. There you go. Keep pushing. Keep pushing.
One guy left.
Oh my god, I got the reload bug.
Holy crap.
I did see that.
Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Keep pushing.
I mean, they're just trying to get as many out of lines as they can. Union kind of spread out. They're capping the point. Again, I don't know if this is intentional or not. They shouldn't cap the point. Confederates about to hit last stand, and literally one or two more kills, and they're going to hit last stand. And if Union caps, they win the game. Here goes Colquitt. Yep, this is going to push the Confederates in the last stand. They have to win this charge. Or actually, Confederates should not do this.
Keep sprinting, keep fucking sprinting.
Union hit breaking. I mean, Confederates are going to have to hold the point for 2.5 minutes, but I don't think they can once they hit last stand in a moment.
Raise, get melee now. Charge him. Counter charge. Counter charge. Counter charge. Counter charge. Counter charge, man. Counter charge. Hit him.
Press T, press T.
Oh, they hit last stand. And these Union guys.
Yes, dude, we are kicking the
What's
shit out
that?
of them.
Southeast. That's smoke. I'm assuming that's not friendly.
Little, these Confederates got to run on the point.
We'll let one of the
Hey,
officers
we're back,
know.
we're back, we're back, we're back.
It's about the game's about to finish,
We got him.
Good game.
and that's the game. So yeah, I mean, good play on Eagles Brigade's part. Again, it's a lot harder to play the game when you have 3 or 4 tiny, smaller units. They should have just stuck together in one big blob the whole time. That would have been the best chance for them to win the game. But nonetheless, still interesting to see how stuff works on a tinier server. We got a round 2 coming up. So I didn't mention this in the intro, but we're going to try splitting up events into 2 videos so that the videos can get out a lot faster to you guys instead of having to wait maybe till the next day. Maybe we can get the videos out the night of. We'll see how it all works, and based on feedback, we'll adjust. So yeah, thank you for watching this first round. The second round will be in the description of the video. It'll be put there as soon as the second round video is released. With that being said, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And with that being said, we will see you in round 2.